Howdy, it's the Soda Jerk with thesodajerk.net with another soda review. Today's soda review is, I just dropped something. Olipop, classic root beer. It's classic root beer, and it's an Olipop. So Olipop, if you don't know, is a prebiotic soda. Look at that. It's got a lot of words on here. Look at all these words we have to read. Oh my goodness. It's the war and peace of cans. Olipop Classic Root Beer, a new kind of soda, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, paleo. Olipop combines the classic soda you know and love with prebiotics, plant fiber, and botanicals to support your microbiome and digestive health. Finally, a refreshing soda that's actually good for you. Our old-fashioned root beer melds just the right mix of classic bite and creamy sweetness with extracts of sweet birch, smooth vanilla bean, and real burdock root. I like the phrase classic bite. None of that new bite. None of that postmodern bite. No, it says the right mix of classic bite. Bite really hasn't been the same since the 30s. Here's our ingredients. Carbonated water. Ollie Smart.
Cassava root fiber, chicory root inulin, Jerusalem artichoke inulin, nopal cactus, marshmallow root, calendula flower, kudzu root.
Cassava root syrup, apple juice concentrate, natural root beer flavor, lemon juice, burdock root, stevia leaf, Himalayan pink salt, natural vanilla flavor, sweet birch. Manufactured for Olipop Incorporated, Oakland, California, 94610. 2 grams of sugar, 9 grams of fiber, 3% juice. All right. Smells like a root beer. Smells like a good old root beer. Let's pour it out. Decent amount of head there, you see that? Oh, I'm going to let you know, normally, whenever I do these reviews in my car, it's on my lunch break, and I do the review and then I eat lunch, so as to not mess with my palate, my refined palate. I got a late lunch today. I was starving, so I ate lunch first, and now I'm going to review this. So, if that matters to you, now you know. If my palate is influenced, that's why. Tastes like a ham and cheese sandwich. That's weird. No, I'm joking. Tastes like a root beer, but it's a root beer that's not heavy on vanilla, but more vanilla than you would expect. Also, I don't know that I would call any part of this having bite. Why am I pouring into this cup? I'd go from the can from this point. So it's got a root beer. It's root beer through and through. It's root beer through and through. It's a root beer taste all the way through. It's a smooth root beer taste though. There's no real bite to this. The vanilla, there's a strong vanilla taste at the front half. You can't do this with all the Olipop sodas, but it's especially prevalent in the root beer. You can tell this isn't sugarful. I don't know how better to say it. You would drink this and go, oh, this is a healthy root beer. It doesn't mean it tastes bad, or it might for some of you, but you can tell this is different. That said, it's still complex like a root beer is. Root beers have a lot of different spices, a lot of different flavors. What I list out here, I can't really, like lemon extract, burdock root, sweet birch. The birch, even though it's like the last ingredient on here, you can really taste the rootiness of the birch. What did that say? What kind of syrup was that? Cassava root? I'm not I don't want to say intelligent enough. I don't want to put myself down. I'm not skilled enough to taste a cassava root. Or, it does have natural root beer flavor. I'm very curious what natural root beer flavor is. Because, I mean, root beer is not a thing you go and pick off a tree. Is there a sarsaparilla root? Absolutely. But natural root beer flavor is a vague ingredient, in my opinion. It's fairly smooth. Carbonation gives you a little bit of a burst, a little bit of a sizzle, a step above adding texture. It's kind of, I don't know, there's a sweetness to it. It's a little sickly sweet. Not so much that I would stop drinking it. I like Olipop flavors. This isn't the one I'm going to buy again, though. That said, I think I prefer a sugarful root beer. I do appreciate the complexities of it, though. There's just, like I said, it has that. When I drink a root beer, I want to feel unhealthy, if that makes sense. But that said, when I drink a grape soda, normally I want it to be as caustic and chemical as possible. But the Olipop grape soda tastes like Concord grapes, and it's amazing. So that's on the opposite of what I want, but they still nailed it to the point where I have purchased multiple Concord grape sodas now from them. This one is not fulfilling what I need from a root beer. What I need from a root beer. The things you need from root beer. Water, a roof over your head, safety, root beer. The things from, basic life. Life, death, taxes, root beer. That's probably that's a shirt. I mean, like 2 people would buy that shirt, but death and taxes and root beer, that's probably a shirt. Anyway, I'm just rambling. That's what I do. This is fine. I like that it exists. I like that there's a prebiotic root beer. If for health purposes, I needed to go to a low calorie root beer, I would pick this. This would be the one I would go to if I still drank root beer at all. But this is a good low calorie option for root beer. That's what I can say for it. Its taste is fine. It's inoffensive. But I mean, I just finished it. That has to say something for it. I don't finish every soda I try. Some of them I hold off on because they're not very good. That one I finished because it's tasty, just not what I'm looking for. If you want to see something you're probably not looking for, that's not very good advertising, go to thesodajerk.net. With over 1,000 soda reviews, thesodajerk.net is your one-stop shop for pop reviews. You can see me drink a bunch of other sodas. Or, actually, you know what, about over 1,000 reviews? Maybe 200 of them are video reviews now? And the other 800 are written? Remember when blogs were a thing? That's what we started at. It was a blog, written blog. Yeah. TheSodaJerk.net. I haven't tried them all yet.